My favorite ridiculous thing that happens in limits is you get so in your head of like looking for holes or looking for discontinuities or looking for jumps or looking for ways that graphs are behaving strangely that you then are suddenly magically like thrown for a bizarre loop when you are presented with a function that is behaving totally normally. So check this out. F of x equals 2x plus 3. Stop, think, what kind of function is this? If you just have a really straightforward linear function like y equals mx plus b, then you don't really have to do very much work to find the limits of anything. Because remember, limits are a way of us talking about like when the data is where the surrounding data, like what it says it should be. So if what you have is a line, 2x plus 3, I'll do this real quick. 1, 2, 3, goes through here, slope is 2. Okay, great. So what I got is a line, and the data on the left says the point should be here, and the data on the right says the point should be here, and in fact the data like is there, then what this means is that like the limit as x approaches 0 of this function is going to be the same as the actual value of the function at that place. That'll be the exact same as actual f of 0. So instead of like going through the work of trying to find a limit through some other method, like I can do the very simple task of just finding what the real value is, and then knowing that since like it's a normal graph, it's a line, it's a parabola, it's like anything that doesn't have weirdness to it, then once I find the actual value of that point, then I'll know the limit too. So in this case, the actual value of f of 0 is 2 times 0 plus 3, or just 3. And so if the value at f of 0 is 3, then the limit as it approaches 0 from the left and the right is also 3. Like the graph is behaving exactly as it should, so it makes sense that the limit, which is like what the surrounding data tells us should be true, and the point, the actual data that's there, that they all match up. That makes sense to me. Cool. So don't overthink it. If there's a situation where like you can just plug into the graph to find the actual value and you know that the limit is going to match up with it, don't find a limit, just find a value.